Hey, what's up guys, it is King Alpha here, and welcome back everyone to a brand new video. We are back on the Forge Factions SMP today. We're going to be going over the brand new mod that we added into the server. Now guys, before we hop into today's video, I just want to kind of put this out, a little disclaimer right here at the beginning of the video. If you guys want to know how to join the SMP, or if you have any questions about the SMP, whether again how to join or how it works or what mods all we have on, make sure to go click the card in the top right, check the description. It will take you to a video that will explain everything that you guys need to know on how you guys can join the SMP for yourselves. But guys, in the Forge Factions SMP Discord server linked in the description as well, you guys will be able to vote for what mods and stuff will be added next. And recently, well, basically how it works is when someone suggests a mod, if you like that mod a lot, you know, you can also suggest your own, but if someone happens to suggest one and you really like it, you can upvote that mod. And the most upvoted mods, basically the most popular mods, will get added onto the SMP. And currently the most upvoted mod on the Discord server was this Toolbelt mod. So we went ahead and we added it to the SMP today, and man, I have had a absolute blast with this new mod. It is insane. Me and my buddy Ants here have been messing around with it just the last couple 10 minutes, and it has just been a bundle of joy, honestly. It's just so much fun. So we're gonna go over everything in the new mod and letting you guys know how everything works. So I will have a link to this mod pack in the description under the info section, just like all the other mod packs, so you guys will be able to see all the recipes for yourself and everything included with the mod. So that way you guys can learn everything you need to know about this mod. So let's just hop straight into it. First, we have a netherite pock watch. Now, just to let you guys know, this comes in all variants. So stone, iron, diamond, gold, you know, wood, diamond. I think I said that already. Netherite. This comes in every single variant. I'm just going to be showing you guys netherite for today's video. But using the pocket watch, you can change the time between day and night very easily, just like so. And obviously the higher up it is, so whether you have a diamond or netherite or a wooden one, it will obviously use up more durability than some. Because this is the netherite one, it's not going to use up a lot of durability if I just spam it, but you can see it is using up some. So that is pretty cool. Not really useful in the SMP at all, because we do have a multiplayer sleep mod, which is amazing. A lot of people said it's one of their favorite mods. A lot of people have downloaded it because of the SMP to use in their own multiplayer worlds, just because it's such a great thing. You know, basically it just allows one person to have to sleep. But this is also a really great thing that we could use maybe sometimes. It's very situational, but honestly don't really need this because we do have the one player sleep mod, so nothing super good going on here. Next, we have the netherite Paxil. Now you guys may think, well, there's already Paxil in the SMP. Yes, that's true, there is another Paxil in the SMP, but it's actually from a mod pack back from 1.17 that is kind of bugged and it doesn't really work correctly, and honestly it's kind of bad. The Paxil that was in the SMP previously was pretty trash. It didn't break a lot of different types of blocks. Most notably, like when you go down to the deep dark, it didn't break a lot of those blocks down there, which kind of defeated most of the purpose of using this thing, because the Paxil was really going to be good for down there. So unfortunately, yeah, the Paxil that was in the SMP previously just wasn't very good. But this one is great. So this one's actually a little bit of a cheaper recipe. It only requires a shovel, axe, and pickaxe. You don't need a sword or anything like that. And this thing is great. So base-wise, for netherite, it does 7 attack damage. And before you guys ask, yes, enchantments do work on these. So you guys can get Fortune, you can get Silk Touch, you can get all that kind of stuff for these. I'll just let you guys know that before going forward. Yeah, so the Paxil is great. It works good on wood. It's great on dirt, grass, and it's also great on stone. There's not really a place for me to mine any. Oh, there's some stone. I have tried this on different ores. I've tried this in the deep dark area. It will mine everything. So before you guys ask, does this mine deep slate? Yes, it does. This will mine anything in the game. Now I will say this, a little bit of a disclaimer: efficiency enchantments do not work. I don't know if it's a bug or what, but basically what you get is what you get. Now obviously there are different speeds depending on which one you have, whether you have a wooden one or a netherite one. It basically kind of goes along with the normal pickaxes in the game. So however fast a netherite pickaxe is pretty much how fast this thing is. I think it's actually slightly faster, but yeah, it's pretty much that same speed. Yeah, efficiency will not change it. And again, this is great for all things you need to break. Next, we have the netherite long axe. Now, what this does is it's kind of like an ore vein miner type thing in an axe. So all you got to do is walk up to a tree and mine it, and it will mine the entire thing, which is pretty sick. It's very, very simple. It looks pretty cool. Oh, by the way, I'll show you guys what these looks like in your hand. So here's the Paxil in your hand. Here's the watch in your hand, and then here's the long axe in your hand. This thing's very useful. If you don't want it to break the entire tree, don't worry. You can just stand back a little bit, and it won't break it. These are proximity based, and so even if I crouch, it still won't do it. You can see I'm crouched right now, but it's still not doing it. It is proximity based, so just keep that in mind going forward. I really like that because sometimes I may not want to destroy an entire tree. I may just want a block or two. So you basically have to be right up against it. You can see I'm 2 blocks away. It doesn't do it. I have to be right up against it for it to work. So just keep that in mind. You can just step back a block and it will work. Next, we have the netherite broadsword. Now, this is not as good as the big swords, which is already on the SMP. These are broadswords, a little bit different. The base one of this one does 10 attack damage. You can, of course, put sharpness 5 on this. Again, they are really cool. I honestly like these better than the big swords that we have on the SMP currently. But, unfortunately, damage-wise, these are not as good. Of course, because with the ones that we already have on the SMP, you can go all the way up to a 20 attack damage with the big swords. But this one, you'll only be able to go up to like a 15 attack damage. So you're missing out on about 5 attack damage. So it really depends. If you want to be the strongest possible, go with the big sword. But if you just want to look the coolest, go with the broadsword. Next up, we have a scythe. This one's really, really cool. I love the way this one looks. This one is made for destroying leaves and hay blocks, all different kind of stuff like that. It's really great for doing that. It's basically a better version of a hoe. Now, by default, it will not destroy leaves and actually allow you to pick it up. But don't worry, just put Silk Touch on the scythe and you'll be good to go. But this thing is great at destroying anything that you guys need to destroy something like that. Next up, we have the netherite spade. Here's what it looks like in my hand. This is very nice. This basically creates a 3x3 hole around you. Again, this is proximity based, so if I mine that over there, you can see it works like a normal shovel. I have to be right up against the block or look straight down for it to dig out a 3x3 area. And even if there is dirt and stone combined just like this, don't you worry, it will still break the stone. I actually kind of like this because some mod packs won't actually do that. It won't break the stone. Well, this one it actually does, which is kind of cool. You don't see that a lot, and I'm glad this one does it. So that's really cool. Really great for clearing out dirt. And again, you can put Silk Touch on the spade, and you will get the grass variants, or you'll get the dirt variants, whatever. You will get it if you put on Silk Touch. Very, very nice. And next, moving on, we have the hammer. Pretty much the same thing as the spade, except it's a hammer. This is for mining stone and ores and deep slate and stuff like that. And again, it is proximity based, which I love. So I can be back here and it will not mine it. So you can use it as a normal pickaxe, or I can come up to the wall and start mining it just like so, which is very, very nice. It's a great way to clear out stuff if you're going to be building a base underground, or if you're just trying to find diamonds. I mean, this is a great way to find diamonds. This is like literally maximizing your chances of finding diamonds to the highest level possible. Go all the way down to bedrock and just mine in a straight line. You're going to be discovering so many diamonds this way. I've already tested it with ants and it is pretty insane. Next up, the last two things, we have the bottomless lava pits and water pits. So essentially what this does, we're going to clear out some space here. Essentially what this does is it's a unlimited bucket. It is a unlimited water source, an unlimited lava source that you can carry on your person at all times. It's very, very cool. So if we use the water bucket, it's going to get transported over to our next slot. And look, we can just keep using it over and over and over again. There's no end to it. You can use this forever. It's a little bit of an expensive recipe. All of these are pretty expensive recipes, so this is definitely a late game item. But again, same thing for the lava. We can use the lava infinitely as well. Oh, we actually just created 2 somehow. I think that's a little bit of a bug. Well, I just found a little bit of a duplication glitch. But yeah, so that works as well. And then, of course, we can put the water down if we need it to extinguish all the lava. So, pretty cool. But I do believe that is everything in the mod pack. Again, if there is something that I did happen to skip over and miss, again, I will have a link to the full mod page on the Discord server in the info section, so you guys can go and check out every single thing for yourselves and figure out the crafting recipes. But if you don't really want to, the crafting recipes will show up. I'll actually make a crafting table real quick. The crafting recipes will... Oh, what am I doing? The crafting recipes will show up in a crafting table, so you can also just find them like that. But I hope today's video was informational. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!